Rare Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage. One, two, 1, 2. You now rocking with the No Vultures podcast. You got me, myself, Lord Rab. You got OG Clee going away on a vacation. Free OG Clee. Matter of fact, Clee coming home, man, real soon, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost that time. And today we got a very, 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 very special guest. Now, this dude right here is one of those dudes that come along every so often that you know when they come up out that soil at East Oakland, like it's all over them. They can't shake it if they wanted to. It's just all over them, right? But you might have seen him in the streets. You might have seen him at the East Oakland's most famous liquor store, right? That's right, right? You might have seen him at East Oakland's most famous liquor store, Booker's. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what type of dealings you had with him there, but this man been putting down music. This man been making anthems. This man been putting East Oakland all over the map as of lately, man. Something we could all be proud of and get behind. We got young Junior in here. It's Junior!
It's Junior!
What's up, Junior? I can't go that high, Junior. My shit fucked up, you feel me? How you been though, bro?
I been cool, bro. What's up with you? How you been,
Man, I'm good, man. I got to give you the No Vultures disclaimer, right? Started this podcast because probably the same reason you rap. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Represent our area. And niggas don't represent our area how we see fit. A lot of times on, you know what I'm saying, to the rest of the world. And but it's bigger than that. It's broader than that. You know what I'm saying? It's about spreading that shit out into the world and just our vision and how we see shit fit in the world, right? And never want to have Junior on here because of controversy. Because a lot of dudes think they can hit me like, you know, they got shit going on the internet that ain't got nothing to do with being successful.
Right.
That's a reason for me to interview them, and it ain't. Nah. We on here because Junior make hits first and foremost and touch the people.
Facts. I appreciate
that.
The
people want Junior. It ain't got nothing to do. You know what I mean? I love the music, of course.
For sure.
Right? But it's the people. They speak. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we do this shit, man. We don't do this shit because it's bullshit going on. We do this because the niggas we getting at or talking to is headed in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
The sky's the limit. So, man, Junior, young Junior, been grinding for way longer than niggas know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I like to go back on this show, right?
Let's do it.
So I want to go back, and doing my research, I figured out that the Gangsta Cloth is all the way 100% that.
Most definitely.
Right? And so let's talk about moms and pops. Right? Moms from the West is like really one of them ones.
For sure. You a fool. I love you for that.
Really one of them ones.
For sure.
From like the corns though.
Most definitely.
Bruh, I'm going to start right there. How was that? This your mama. So it ain't no way for you to go outside and be no type of weenie or none of that shit.
Nah.
It ain't in you, right?
Hell no.
But how was that having a mama that come from that, bro?
I mean, shit. My mama, she was one of them ones. Like you said, she was really in the streets for real. Like, she come up really in a, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say the dope era for real. Like,
for real.
So shit. By the time I was able to really start understanding, you know what I'm saying, like how to be a kid and shit, like from a baby, once I hit the streets, I was outside as a pup. I used to walk around with two pacifiers in my hand. You feel me? And 2 bottles. And they couldn't even take them out my mouth. But I used to walk around in the hood with my mama and my daddy with a leather jacket on with some braids in my hair. You know what I'm saying? And wherever my mama go, that's where I'm at. She on the block, I'm on the block. My daddy on the block, I'm on the block. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama, she used to run shit though.
Yeah. And me doing my research, I knew that. And so in your childhood, right? And consequences of what come with the game, mom that did time and everything, right?
For sure, yeah.
And as a young dude though, right? When they take your mama from you though, right? How that affect a young nigga though? Like how do you cope? Like, cause you know you got moms one day and then next day she locked up,
yeah.
right? So how did that affect you?
In the beginning, it was like, wait, a nigga was like, wait, you feel me, on some, damn, I miss my mama, I want my mama, I need my mama type shit, but you feel me, it's like, shit, she ain't coming home, you know what I'm saying, mom's gone, she about to do some time, like,
right.
My mama did, like, when Well, my mama cut. She did like 3 years, almost 4 years. You feel me? We had one stay with our uncle up in Alameda and shit, but you know he used to be on some strict ass shit, and once you fucking get in trouble, he ready to tell you to go. Like,
Right.
and we was hella young too, so I got in trouble, and I split from the crowd. You feel me? My cousin, my brother, we used to stay with my uncle. My mama had went down. I split from them and went and stayed with my daddy. You feel me? And from there on out, shit, I was in the trenches. I was in the streets. Like my mama, she was out, so I ain't had moms for a minute. You feel me? I had to go find out myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to see the way myself. So that's when a nigga really started getting hella bad and shit though. Learning how to do shit and learning how to make money and shit. Like, you feel me? But yeah, a nigga had to step up himself for real. As a young nigga, like, well, mom's cut, because that's who was taking care of us.
Right.
You feel me? But yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy because a lot of people be experiencing the same shit, right? That's another reason why I do this shit, right? To humanize niggas, right? Because a motherfucker had that type of story, but they'll tell a different story if you had to sit in front of a judge, or they'll tell a different story if you had to sit in front of somebody that had to look at you as a regular person. Like, anytime you're looking at another person, you got to say, what would I do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that just fold it all together. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So by you and your siblings being able to make it through, it's like, nah, they built from some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And mom's probably gonna tell you, suck it up anyway. Like,
what?
When
she ain't trying to hear nothing.
Right.
When I got this much time, I'll be back. Ooh, man, y'all
Right.
be cool. Make sure y'all got food and this and that. Y'all straight. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back.
Was your migration towards the east and shit like from Pops?
Yeah, it's from my daddy.
And he's from the grooms and shit, right?
Yeah, he used to be in the grooms, like, you know, they used to run the grooms and shit.
Yeah.
But my daddy, he originally from Brookfield.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we used to be in Brookfield and the grooms when the nigga was like shit 2, 3, and you know what I'm saying? Puppies, where a nigga can't even remember certain shit, but
right.
You know, they tell us stories and shit about it and whatever. So I remember, you know, I suck everything up, but we used to be in the grooms and Brookfield around that age, 2, 3 years old and 4 years old and shit like that. You feel me?
And then you had listening to you say your musical influences, what you listen to, like, I'm like, this nigga grew up off, but of course, because of your parents, but you grew up off all the real Oakland music.
Yeah, the real Oakland music.
Yeah, like, who was some of them artists?
Shit. Adrian Man. You got The Delinquents, Bad Influence, shit. You got a nigga King Jaffe Jofa and shit like that. Like, you feel me? Like, my daddy used to knock that kind of shit.
Yeah.
My daddy used to have me off Pac and shit like that, like the old Pac and shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, so I used to be off that shit because of Pops.
Like, in your era, in your time growing up, what was the main shit you seen as far as niggas hustling? Like, it was coke and heroin, or was it like what you saw?
The main shit I saw was crack.
Yeah.
It was straight coke, hard rock.
Right.
You feel me? Chop that shit up with a razor. You know what I'm saying? Make your dimes, your nickels, you know, your solids. You feel me? And twist them bitches up and sandwich baggies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Turn them into little balls. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say this, June, because a lot of niggas be talking that talk, right? But a lot of niggas ain't, that's your peers. They ain't never, you know what I'm saying? It sound good, but they ain't never been around it. So, like, you talking about a nigga bagging up real spitters.
Yeah, no,
like,
real spitter. Like, you put them in your mouth and your tongue type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knock rock up. They already know what's coming. Like,
yeah.
Shoot them motherfuckers out your mouth and pass them right over, and they gone.
And
that quick.
And Taz was still around.
Yeah, that's what Taz around it. You pull up, you gotta swallow them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that no more. But yeah, they pull up, these niggas swallowing a whole 900 bundle type shit. Yeah.
And so like, was you in the sports, in the school, in any of that shit? Like, or was you, because you was off the porch early.
Yeah.
12, 13.
For sure. I used to steal hella cars and shit. I wasn't into sports.
Okay.
I ain't, like, still to this day, I don't watch sports. When I grew up, I started fucking with boxing.
Okay.
I tried to play basketball, I didn't go right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't stick to it, but I started fucking with boxing. So shit, that's really my sport, my favorite sport.
What gym you went to? Kings?
No, I went to
the one on 9-8?
On 9-8,
yeah. So did they make you like be in a program to be in there? Like you had to do school shit, or they just took you in?
Nah, they took you in, but once they took you in, you would have to bring your grades to them.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? From your school too, though, so they could see that you're getting good grades for you to even be able to box with them.
Yeah, that's dope. Cause it'd be different shit that I be wondering like when do kids get the opportunity to actually do it? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, as you a teenager and shit, and you in the streets, you still in cars and shit. Had you started experimenting with music yet?
Nah,
Not yet.
not yet.
You was really
I was
thugging
fucking
all the
with
way.
it, yeah. Nah, niggas was really stealing cars. Like, I remember it was a time where, nigga, they had it on the news, and there was only one circle of young niggas that was stealing the cars. They had on the news, nigga, it had been 340 something cars stolen in 1 month,
God.
like type shit. You feel me? Like, you would steal a car to go steal a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we young niggas, we ain't got no money like that in our pocket,
Right.
so we'd steal a car to go steal a car. One car run out of gas, we had to, you know what I'm
Steal
saying, all
another
pile
car.
up in that one car that still got gas to go get another car.
Right.
You
So
feel me?
is this like stealing like master key Honda stealing, or is this breaking the steering column on Chevys and GMs and scrapers and shit? Like
Nah,
what
this go to school, nigga, steal the school scissors, nigga, and
Ooh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying, break the key lock. You know what I'm saying? Pop the lock, pop off 4 locks. That's what Toyota Camrys do.
Right, Camrys.
Yeah, you pop off 4 locks. You know what I'm saying? Off the driver's side, all locks gonna pop.
Right.
You feel me? Get up in there, you put that motherfucker in the ignition. You pop the ignition.
Yeah.
That shit don't take nothing but about 1 full minute.
I'm gonna ask you this because I was talking to the Lauren Taylor. He was running for mayor and shit, and then the other one that she won and shit, right?
Yeah.
But I've been talking to them about like what interests kids, right? So right there at that age, what could they have done? Was it ugly already, or what could any of them have? Because I told them money. I told them I feel like if y'all really paid them little youngsters like grown men,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least a dub an hour,
Yeah.
like they had 500 at the end of the week every week, they might
Nigga
come fuck with
I
y'all.
think we might could have had some, you know what I'm saying, some.
All right, man,
some,
I ain't
some,
crazy
for
then.
sure,
man.
some leeway for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
back then.
Because
Hell
it be
yeah.
about some bread, though.
It do be about money.
Yeah.
It be about like, all right, you gotta think we in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
We going to parties and, you know what I'm saying, we walking everywhere through the East just to get where we gotta go. Or we catching the 72, 82 L, shit like that, you feel me?
Right.
When it got to that, you got young niggas around that got parents that really got it, and they buying them cars at 13, 15 and shit, you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
And you
man.
seeing young niggas riding around in cars and shit, so it's like, man, fuck that. I'm not finna, you feel me? Moms, pops, they ain't taking you to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna make you go get on that bus and put in work to go get to school. So
Right.
it's like, nigga, we're gonna steal the cars and go to school. Like, I'm about to steal me a car, go park that motherfucker in the back, you know what I'm saying, in the cut
Right.
somewhere. If it's there in the morning, it's there. If it's not, it's not. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But they gonna drive that stolen car to school.
Right.
You feel me? So for sure, if they would have had some, you know what I'm saying, niggas was able to get some money and be able to maneuver and pay for certain shit that we wanted back then, like cars and shit, I don't think we had been doing no shit like that.
So getting to the east around did you go to high school?
I went to Castlemont.
You did go to Castlemont.
I went to Castlemont, and then I got in trouble up in Castlemont. Then they sent me to Hayward to Village Academy. Mm-hmm. It was a continuation school, so I graduated out of a continuation school.
Oh, but you did graduate.
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm asking about high school too because you really come from that shit, right? And we in an era where like a lot of young niggas is mimicking, right? They
For
mimicking what they saw that was real though.
Yeah.
The shit they saw was real, but they really don't know, right? When you was in high school, was it the same as now? Was it like going to Castlemont? That's a deep East school. Was it politics at school? Like, could you literally go to school without? Because I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't no politics.
It
for
wasn't
real.
that yet?
Nah, I mean, we was banging little shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once we got up to damn near, like, once we got up to about high school, we was banging certain shit, but it really wasn't it wasn't politics like the politics is now. There's real politics right now. Back then, that shit wasn't nothing. some regular shit. You know what I'm
Little shit,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, everybody that was banging what they was banging, we was all together still. We was all fucking with each other and everything still. So it wasn't really no politics like that. Everybody just had their own shit they was banging.
Yeah, because
You
I
feel
just
me?
be feeling like these young niggas don't really got no childhood. I be feeling like they moved hella fast. Like I feel like
So,
it could be because of technology, information travel hella fast. You know what I'm saying? Back then, motherfuckers had what AOL and shit and AIM and shit. It wasn't like y'all was going to parties and
yeah,
doing
bro,
shit like that, but it wasn't really, you know what I'm
it
saying?
wasn't no, it wasn't really going up like it go up right now.
Yeah,
It
right
wasn't none
now
of that shit.
it's kind of crazy. So you did have fun though growing
Nah,
up.
for sure, hell yeah.
Yeah, and something that people see that you let people in, which I think is hella dope, man, because you ain't scared to have fun, and which I'm relating to coming from that time is dancing and shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I laugh every time, like this nigga with this footwork, he cold, right?
Yeah.
But you could tell that a nigga really come from it. But for people to understand our culture, I think they kind of getting it now, but that's a part of it.
Nah, that's a part of our shit.
Like
for
it
sure.
could be the craziest shit going on, and a nigga will literally be gigging. Like,
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like when we used to go to the parties, niggas used to go to the parties just to try to hurry up and get to the party so a nigga could dance with a bitch or a nigga finna go in there and chew everybody in the party like a nigga
Right,
trying to go
right.
whoever, I don't care who it is. As soon as
Right.
we go in, we trying to chew everything in the party. You feel me? That's how raw niggas was back then.
Yeah.
I had men and one of my other niggas, we was hella raw. My nigga Josh, he from A4. That nigga was raw as fuck, man. Him used to go on the parties and chew niggas. Like,
Yeah.
that nigga was one of the rawest niggas. And that nigga, Jack, STI Jack, that nigga
Oh,
was
yeah.
raw as
Yeah,
fuck
was raw
too,
as
bro.
fuck.
Like hella
Yeah.
raw.
How for you in that time, like, so you grinding? Are you having regular young nigga shit going on? Like, do you grind, but you kind of still fuck up your count sometime, or you fall off and get back on? Because that's what the streets.
Nah,
is
for
really.
sure. Hell yeah. A nigga gonna fall.
Yeah.
A nigga didn't. I didn't fail. Nigga probably. I was just down. Like
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah,
I go down and come up, down and come up. Like nigga ain't gonna never be up. The richest nigga gonna go broke sometime.
that's how it goes. You
You
ain't
know what
taking
I'm
no
saying?
risk if something ain't going on.
Nah, at
you
all.
ain't
Like
broke.
that's
Yeah.
impossible if you
Yeah.
just got it and you ain't taking no losses.
Right,
Like, you feel
right.
me? But yeah, nigga for sure take losses and bounce back though. You just gotta have a plan.
But even in the streets, like being for did you find it hard to, like, because I mean, being on your block is like being at a bodega in Harlem or something, but trying to sell rocks like you do in Oakland. I'm talking about this the stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I mean? Like, it's hella shit going on. It's you
Hella
know,
shit.
it's Foothill, Bancroft, East 14, but this is like you go if you painting the town, you
You
going
going
down
through
the
9
street.
for sure. Oh, for sure.
You
You
know
gonna
what I'm
stop
saying?
at the store for
You
sure.
gonna stop at the store. You know what I'm saying? But how was that? Because it's like you wasn't able to duck nothing. Like everything was right there, all the time.
It was.
Even shit that ain't got nothing to do with y'all spot.
Shit
It's happening at the store.
For
Yeah.
sure. I mean, shit, that shit, it came how it came at the end of the day. We couldn't control it. All you could do is control the body.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nigga just had to learn how to perfect his steps.
Yeah.
So we really just perfect our steps. Certain niggas up there perfect their steps and know how to move around that motherfucker. You feel me? What go on there, that ain't our problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what go on is our problem. Like, we gonna make sure we keep our eyes bucked, stay on our antennas high
sure.
for our situations. You feel me? But like you said, that motherfucker that's an open spot. So you never know what's gonna happen. So really, we really risking our life. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
what-
knew we was risking our life to go to jail, to nigga get popped or whatever, like had to pop it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
That's what it is. And that, like I said, I just wanted people to understand that where this is the iconic store where everybody shoot their rap videos, especially if they ain't from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? This
Nah,
is
for sure.
where Tell Me When to Go is. This is the parking lot where the cars doing the donuts. So people could kind of understand, you know what I'm saying? This is
Nah,
an
for sure.
iconic place. So when did the rap shit start though?
Shit, I was probably like 14, 15. I used to go to all the shows and shit with Outer Gamer and shit. Cause he always had shows, like, you know, he used to host shows and shit, like, but that nigga always had shows.
Shout
shit
out Al the Gamer, man.
For sure.
OG in this shit, for real.
At the Caribbean, you feel me? He was locked in with the Caribbean, so it's a show down there every week with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He go out and promote his CDs and shit. Like, that nigga had 5,000 CDs in the back of his van. You know what I'm saying? He going to every event there is. But I used to rock when he used to pull me out, want me to ride with him. That was big bro. So I used to pop out with him, like, and fuck with him at the shows and shit. That nigga And then I had an OG partner named Don Dada and my brother Lil O. That nigga, one night them niggas finna go to the studio. And they asked me to come, shit. So I came with them niggas. We went to the studio. That nigga, them niggas did they verses and shit. I was writing my shit. I wrote my shit. But I couldn't read it. Like, I couldn't read the cadence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I write it. I can write it.
To read off the paper?
Yeah, after I got through writing it.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, so I write it off the paper, like, and try to read it. Once I get to trying to read it, it was bad. Like, a nigga I can't format it, no nothing. Like, you feel me? So them niggas finna leave me. I'm telling them to wait for me. They like, nigga, we out, nigga. Like, we about to cut. They left out. You feel me? So I threw the paper down and I'm like, just record me. I'm going to freestyle real quick. I'm like, just record me. Dude recorded me. I went crazy. I had the best verse on the song. So after that, I'm like, nigga, we finna fuck with this shit. Like, we gonna fuck with it. But we still want serious. We still want to worry about fucking with it. Niggas wasn't even paying attention to the music no more. That nigga Al took me to old school Big Thump. Took me to his studio.
Shout out Thump.
And I did a song called Mobbin'. That was my first song.
Okay.
You feel me? I had did Mobbin'. And shit, that went up like way. People start knowing about me doing music or whatever, but that wasn't even where a nigga took it serious at. Shit. I still was in the hood, like thugging. I wasn't even tripping off music for a minute, but they used to put me out for the shows to do that song. So that song started getting like popular a little bit, you know what I'm saying? In the East. So after that, I did a song with some of my niggas in the hood, some of the mafia. We did a song called Let It Drip. That motherfucker went haywire. It went haywire because it's a controversy song.
Okay.
You feel me? It's all about funking, like.
Okay.
And everybody on the song and in the video was already known for being one of the main, you know what I'm saying, niggas that was thugging, like.
Was Norman is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Norman, for sure.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Trigg.
Yeah.
Yep, he was in it.
Okay.
That song right there.
That song.
That motherfucker went haywire, bro. Like.
Stay all blue. I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil